and my stomach went. Hi guys, welcome. I'm back. Okay. If you guys are joining me, you guys heart the video. Some of you guys are already doing it. Thank you, thank you. What the hell did I do my applicator? I always lose that thing. Like, I don't know why. Hi, Tammy Lynn. As you guys tell, I didn't do a lot of makeup today. I did a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Not today. I've been on the run today, so I haven't really did much for myself, but you know, it's fine. Hi Tita, hi Sophia, hello Mike, hi Mary Jen, hello. Hey guys, if you guys are joining me, you guys don't forget to heart the video, okay? Hi Pat. So I came on here to give you guys a quick update because I told you guys that I would. If you guys missed yesterday or this morning's video, I'm Tally. But I did tell people that I was going to give you guys a follow-up. You were just watching my previous live. Awesome, Tita. Well, okay, so I went to the doctor today to go see my OB. Today was my checkup. But I was being a little... Oh, hell no. There's a fly. Damn it. Why did I leave the door open? You always want to be in my lives, you stupid flies. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. Hold on. Let me tell Mark. I'm going to kill it. He's going to be like, what do you want me to do? Sorry, guys. Somebody left the freaking doors open. It's about that season again. We're going to deal with that shit again. Hi, Jay. Thank you, Federico. So, I went to the doctor today. Woo! But I was supposed to go for my checkup, my womanly checkup. I did decline it. I declined my checkup. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it gets out of here. Actually, let me do this. Oh, go. Sorry. Go. You're free. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry. So I declined my my womanly checkup before anybody yells at me like, Alana, you need to get your womanly exam. This is true. This is true. But if you haven't caught up on my lives, then you missed out a lot. But I've been on my monthly cycle for nearly a month now, and I'm just not comfortable with a doctor checking on me. And the doctor was asking me questions about it. I was telling her how consistently it's been, how many days I've been on, da 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 da. So I'm supposed to try to go back late April to try to get it done. We're hoping that I'll be in a clear by then. So I don't know. I know some of you guys will be like, well, they're doctors and they're OBGYNs and that's what they do. I'm like, that's nice, but I'm not comfortable like that. I don't know. Some people are like whatever about it. They're like, they're a doctor and that's their job and that's what they're used to seeing. But some women are just like me. We're like, I'll see you on better days. You know what I mean? I don't want to see you now. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about it. But like I said, to each your own, right? So anyways, but I did get back on the same way. Yeah, I was just like, I kept denying it. So when I checked in, I was running late, right? And I was waiting for them. They weighed me, guys. Guess how much I weigh? Guess how much I weigh? I hate telemarketers. Do y'all want to cross-examine me to guess how much I weigh? I finally catch you live. I've been busy with my 3-month-old. Oh, hello, Adriana. I know how that is, boo-boo. I'm working and trying to get around with my kids. I would do the same thing. Yeah, decline it, right? I feel like that's a lot of us women. We're just not comfortable. We're like, no, ma'am. Hold on. All right, let me get up. Sorry, I'm in a dress, so. Whee! Trying to bring down the dress, y'all, because my dress hikes up. But, okay. So, okay. Let me get the hair out the way. I still got a little baby pudge, but, alright, guess my weight. Yeah. 95, 125. You're probably gonna get aviation to stop the bleeding. I had a hysterectomy 15 years ago. It's because of my birth control. It's my birth control, but they're hoping that the second shot that I got today, they're hoping that it slows it down, because normally it does. That's what the doctor said. Thank you, JJ. You look so cute, girl. Thank you. 98, 102. Thank you. Well, I wore this dress because Azriela's wearing the same dress at school. She's wearing a black dress with white stripes. And she wanted me to wear a black dress with white stripes. Because my daughter's extra. Alright, you guys. Some of you guys are close. Alright, I was 99.2. Now, for the... I've never been 125 in my life. Not even pregnant. 135, definitely no. I think the max weight I've ever touched was 112. That's the max I've ever been my entire life. And that's with being 9 months pregnant. Yeah, I'm just small, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm small. But yeah, I was 99.2 pounds. So I did lose all my baby weight. Because I think when I got pregnant, I was 101. Yeah, I was 101 when I first got pregnant. Yeah, holy crap. I know. Well, remember with the pregnancy, I only gained 11 pounds with the baby. With Mijo, I only gained 11 pounds. I was 112. Yeah, 112. Yeah, so I lost all the baby weight. It's just now I have to, like, tone my body, you know. But, like, I am, like, almost 5 months postpartum. Your son is so cute. Thank you. I'm 5 foot even, so I'm a little short person. Five even. Adriana's 5'3", and she's like 92 pounds. 92 pounds. So she's catching up to me, but she's taller. So I don't know, but it's because my mom, she's 4'9", and then my dad was 6'1". So I don't even know how that relationship worked out, but it did. My mom was 4'9", my dad was 6'1", so people think I'm tall because I have long legs, and that's for my dad, but I have a small, like, torso, so I have, like, a short stacked stomach. So, like, yeah, that's what makes me short. Wah. But yeah, I did get the other dose shot for my birth control. This is the last one I'm getting. I'm not getting the shot no more. I know a lot of people tell me don't do the shot. There's a lot of risk to it, and yes, I agree, and I've been listening. But it was only temporary. This birth control was only for 6 months. I'm already going on month 4 with it. This is my last dose, so I'm hoping that the side effects are better than the first. The doctor said the first one couldn't get, like, the way that I am right now, and then the second dose, it can get better. So y'all just hope and pray that it works out for me. Hi, Sarah. But I've been so emotional lately. It's not even funny. You're so beautiful, gorgeous. Your size good. You're perfect. Don't trip. Haven't been able to count your lives, but I hope you and your family are doing good. Baby boy is adorable. Thank you, Kaylee. Well, you got your shortness from your mom. I know. Well, when I stand next to my mom, I'm like, damn, mom, you're short. Because I'm like, I could see over her head. We are short. I'm also short. I'm only 5'1". Yeah. No, I didn't. I just went with the shot. Because she was telling me, like, most cases with people that do get on the shot, like the first shot, they are going to have some bleeding, like the way that I've been doing. And after the second shot, it should get better. And this is the last shot that I'm getting anyways, because after this, I'm not going to be on birth control. Hi Paula. But like, yeah, I'm just like, she's like, just we're just gonna do it. Screw it. You know what I mean? I got it on my butt cheek. They get it. They put it in my glute. I don't have stars anymore, Tammy. Well, it's working on my side, but it doesn't show up for you. And I don't know why, because I didn't do nothing. I don't have any violations. So I don't know why. But I'm going to start, and I keep forgetting to do it. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. And again, you're not obligated, guys. So don't ever feel like you're forced or obligated. But if you do want to send stars and you guys can't, I do have Cat Chop and Venmo. Okay. But I'll pin my Cat Chop. I like the way I say it. I'll pin it. Yeah, this is gonna be my last day of birth control. It's because Mark got a vasectomy. Mark got a vasectomy, so we're waiting for it to work. So it takes like 30 men tries. I'm trying to speak in good terms, you know. So 30 men tries, and then he has to send in his specimen, and then they'll let him know if he still has swimmers or they're not swimming no more. So we haven't gotten that 30 men tries yet to, you know, to get in the clear yet. So we're not in the clear. So for now, I'm on birth control. While we wait. Yeah, he got a vasectomy early February. So yeah, I think probably by May he'll send in his specimen. The men tries. I know. I don't know how to. I don't want to sound. I don't want to make it sound nasty. But y'all know what I mean, right? Hi, Amanda. No, the shot didn't hurt, Iris. It's just like a regular shot, and it was like I barely felt it, and it was on my glute, and it's every 3 months. No, Denise. I've always. So if you haven't been catching up, I know a lot of people haven't caught up, or some people are new. I refuse to get my tubes tied. The reason why is because I refuse to have any more scars on my body or surgery. I have 4 scars around my body and I don't want to add another one. And even though people said it's a small incision, that's nice. That's great for you. But for me, I don't want one. I don't need no more scars. I have 4 large scars on my body and I just don't want another one. Plus, I don't want any surgeries or anything around my stomach area because I do use my stomach muscles to use my legs on a daily. And I don't have time to be out of commission, out from working. I work 7 days a week. I need to do things. I need to be independent. And yeah, it's just really hard. So Mark offered to do his, what's it called? Vasectomy, so that way I didn't have to do that to my body. He volunteered. I did not force him. I did not ask him. If he didn't get the vasectomy done, I was just gonna get on a longer birth control, like an IUD or something like that. But other than that, like he volunteered, and he's just like, I just want you to be okay, which I'm grateful that he can respect my body, and and things like that. So he took the plunge. He did. But that's the reason why. And if I did, if I end up having a C-section, like if I did have one, which I was so close to having a C-section, I would have got my tubes burnt, not tied. I don't believe in tying your tubes. I feel like there's still a 50-50 chance you could still get pregnant. So, and I've seen many women get pregnant by getting their tubes tied. So I just rather get it burnt and not tied. You know what I mean? To guarantee ain't no more babies. But because I didn't have a C-section, that wasn't the route that we went, Thank you, Bill. Yes, we understand, love. Yeah, it's just a lot of people don't get it. Like, I remember one girl, last week, she commented on one of my videos, and then she said, hi guys, make sure you guys heart the video if you guys are joining. Hello, Peggy. This girl said, getting a C-section is not that bad. I was like, this bitch. First of all, yes, I'm gonna call her that. Hi, Angie. A C-section is surgery. You're cutting 7 layers through somebody's body to get to a baby. Something can happen to the mom, just like vaginal births, And something could happen to the baby as well, just like vaginal births, you know? But the recovery mode for women with C-sections is really, really high risk, you know? And the women with C-sections, you know, they don't bounce back within 2 days, you know what I mean? And so I have a lot of respect for women who have C-sections. I never had a C-section. But I could just imagine, and I've seen my sister have 2 C-sections. I helped her with the recovery. You know what I mean? And if you don't understand, you don't use your feet for a living. So you don't stand up, you don't write, you don't eat with your feet, you know? And you gotta understand that I'm using a lot of stomach muscles. Try it for 2 days. Try it at least 2 hours. Try sitting in a chair without using your stomach muscles to eat, to do your hair, do your makeup, take care of your kids, put your clothes on, use the bathroom with using your feet. And let me know if having a C-section would be easy, you know? So, yeah, it's just like some people bounce back faster and some people don't. The older we are, we don't bounce back as fast as the young ones, you know? Oh, really, Judy? Hi, Christian. But yeah, so like when somebody said that, I was like, it's not that bad. I'm like, you really are not paying attention. I couldn't do it for 2 minutes. That's what I'm saying. Like, people just don't think, like, they don't think logically. Like, I know what I do with my feet look normal to you guys after a while. Like, after seeing me, you're like, oh, that's normal, you know? Whatever. But it's not normal. You know what I mean? It's not normal. So, um, but like again, if you don't use your feet for a living and you don't use your stomach muscles, you don't get it, you know? So, you know, and then like it's just it is what it is. But some people just don't understand it. And I look great. C-section is not that bad. I had to have C-section because I almost lost my baby. Yeah. And again, like I said, it might not be bad for you guys because you're using your arms and you can lift yourself up. But again, remember, I gotta use my legs for everything to pick myself up and do things. I really have been inspired by you. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. That's what a lot of people be like, how do you maintain your body? I think it's because I use my stomach muscles for everything. I have no choice. I have no choice. And I'm not dependent on somebody else to feed my ass, bathe my ass, wash my hair. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not dependent. Do my makeup? Fuck no. You know what I mean? Especially that. Like, I'm dependent on me because I choose to be independent and I choose to want to be that way. I can't rely on someone else. I just, there's just something about it. Like, I need to do stuff for myself because that's just how I was brought up, you know? Thank you, Cindy. So, again, for those that get it, get it. For those that don't. But again, it's just like they don't put themselves in that position to think about it like, oh shit, maybe I should try it and then see how it feels, you know? But it sucks. I know it sucks. And my sister split open. I don't know what happened. I don't know what JoJo did. But like she had a C-section and then her C-section like popped open and then she had to go back and I think she had to get it glued or something like that. I don't know. I remember I had to help her clean it and like put gauze in there. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So again, some people are more resilient to others, have more pain tolerance than others, you know, but no, remember I had it pretty bad just giving birth to Mijo, you know. And if you guys don't remember, like, I don't know what happened, but down there for me got so swollen that I heard that it looked like somebody knocked the shit out of my, you know, punani. And TMI, but Mark was like, dude, it looks swollen. Like the doctor was concerned, Jojo was concerned, the nurses was concerned. They brought one of those doctors that deliver at home. What are they called, guys? I forgot. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's the doctors that can deliver at home or whatever. She came in, she said it was bad. I was so swollen down there. I don't know what happened. I was pushing for 3 hours. My punani was unrecognizable. Like not the normal 10-inch, you know? And so they like, I remember 3 hours after I gave birth, and they wheeled me into my private room. Another doctor came in with her nurse, a midwife. Yes, a midwife came in, and the doctor came in, and Mark was asleep, and they had to bring my bed up high, turn on bright lights in my room, and they had to check down there, and they said, "Oh my God, you are very, very swollen." And they had to put ice packs down there for me. I think they put ice packs down there for like 2 days, to help the swelling. Like, I was really swollen. I don't know what the hell happened down there, but they said it looked like somebody just went like use you as a punching bag. They were like pop, 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 pop. And like Mijo didn't want to come out. He didn't want to come out. And when Mijo finally came out, I was in the middle of a C-section table about to get cut open, and Mijo just fell out right in the middle of a C-section table without Mark there, just with a bunch of doctors and nurses I've never met before. And I was just in shock. Like, I wasn't crying. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was just kind of like, call Mark. Call Mark. You know? And then, and this is how much it's funny to me when I think about it. Like, I went into shock that it happened to me that way, that I was telling the doctors and the nurses in the C-section room, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm sorry you guys were dressing up and prepping to cut me open, and the baby just flopped out in the middle of the OR room. You know? He just needed a little of the swelling to go down and he could pop out. Well, they said it was the vomiting. They said because I was drinking a lot of fluids, because gestational diabetes, they give you like chicken noodle soup without the noodle, broth soup, jello, things like that, apple juice. And so to keep my sugars leveled, right, because I had gestational diabetes. So all that liquid and without eating throughout the day made me super nauseous. So with the anesthesia and all that, I started vomiting. When I started vomiting on this side and I was turning this way to vomit, what happened was that Mijo shifted and it pushed his head. So he got in the position to come out. Because I was pushing for 3 hours, he wasn't coming out because his head wasn't properly in the position that needed to. Then his heart went into distress. So that's why they wanted to give me a C-section. When I was vomiting, and I was vomiting this way, my stomach muscles shifted Mijo, and so that's why he ended up popping out. Because when they put me from the regular bed onto the OR table, I told him, I was like, hey, my leg's about to fall off this table. Because I know some of you guys have had C-sections, but those tables are like super narrow, super narrow. And I was like, my leg's about to fall, and my leg's numb, right? Because I'm under like, epidural and stuff like that. And they're like, no, your leg's not going to flop. So I see my leg flop, like my knee, it like flopped that way. And so when the lady caught my leg, she removed the blanket. And when she removed the blanket, she saw Mijo's head crowning. She saw him crowning. And so I was in the middle of our table. I see the bright lights. I'm laying flat on my back. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just hear her calling the doctor. She's yelling for the doctor. And she's yelling for him. He comes running in from washing his hands. He sits right at the end of the table and he goes, I need you to give me a big push. And I was like, what? He's like, I need you to give me a big push. And I was like, so I started pushing. And again, I'm flat on my back. I'm not hunched over where someone can hold my head up. Nothing. Nobody was holding my legs. Nothing. I gave him a big push and Mijo just flop onto the table. I felt a thunk onto the table. I didn't see him. I didn't hear no cry. I just saw a little hand, and that was it. And then they had to suction him, everything, and take him. And then that's when I was calling for Mark, and they went to bring Mark in. So Mark missed the birth. But yeah, ever since then, like, I'm traumatized. That's why I'm like, I don't want to get pregnant again. My body just, like, you know what I mean? Like, I went through some hell, and Mijo just wanted his own grand entrance of how to be when he came into the world, but I'm just grateful that I was able to avoid a C-section, because the recovery was just, it was already hard, you know, but like I already know it's gonna be harder for me. And my family was worried. Mark was crying, my mom was crying, my sister was crying, you know, and everyone was crying because everyone wanted me okay, you know. And so it was just one of those days where I'm like, ugh, it's gonna be 5 months, y'all. I can't believe Mijo's already gonna be 5 months on Monday. Can y'all believe that? Soon we're gonna have to be celebrating his first birthday. That is crazy. So, yeah, just letting you guys know. This is why me and Mark took the procedures that we did to prevent to get pregnant again. Because we want me okay. Exactly, Pat. I feel like my dad was with me. I feel like my dad was my guardian angel. And he was like, nope, Mija is not going to have surgery. I think not. You know? Um, but yeah, it was just crazy how it happened. Like, I went through postpartum depression. I still am going through it, but I'm slowly healing. I'm slowly like getting myself better. I'm staying busy. Hi Josie. Yeah, that's what I went through, mijo. So don't mind me not wanting to get pregnant. I don't. Like I'm good with the babies I have. Like, you know, I'm set. I'm done. My body's like, you are done, girl. You are done. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, yep, you're done. No more kids, you know? I'm blessed already. But yeah, that's why I'm just trying to like make sure I'm good and taking care of myself now. The thing baby's healthy and you're okay. On Tuesday will be 1 month. The stepdaughter will be a month. Oh wow, Sarah. That's crazy. Um no, Josie, I'm still live, boo boo. By the way, I got some new packages that came in today. I'm gonna be opening them today. Um tonight. So today we're gonna go to a movie night. It's on the lake. Woo! Well, we're not gonna be on the lake, but the movie's on the lake. So they're gonna have like a big TV screen, and they're gonna be showing Jurassic Park. Um, and me, Mark, Azriela, and the baby are gonna go. So we have to take our lawn chairs. And it's a free movie, Jurassic Park. So Mark and I are gonna go with the baby. Oh, Pat, yeah, it's getting there, girl. It's still getting there. But yeah, I'm just kind of like happy that we're gonna get out the house today. But like when I get home from the movie, I'm gonna go live tonight and open more packages with you guys for Adriana Sweet 16. Thank you everyone helping. You guys don't know how much it means to me. You guys will not understand how much it means to me because I feel like I wouldn't be struggling so bad if her dad would help me more. You know what I mean? Can everybody say amen? I did. I went to the doctor today. I did a summary about it, Josie, if you want to catch the replay. She'll be 21. A blink of an eye will be. Yeah, Sarah, exactly. Um, but yeah, we're gonna go to that. My mom's coming over because she's gonna do some stuff around here while we're gone. But Mama G is okay. She's still healing. My mom's still healing. Um, but yeah, it's just been a lot going on right now. I'm just trying to stay busy. I'm busy working. Because, like, I have to depend on me at this point, you know? Like, and again, you guys have became the aunties to Adriana and Adry and the baby and Dominic. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And you guys don't understand, like, how appreciative I am. Like, you know? Pat, I think it has to do with his girl. Like, honestly, I think it has to do with his fiance. Hi, Liz. The thing is about not Robert. Tony, that's his name, Tony. Robert's actually not being a dick for once. I know, it's flip-flopping, they're switching on me. Um, Tony, Tony. Tony's a hot mess. I don't even know how to explain it sometimes. He's like a sour patch. He's hot and he's cold, you know? But like, yeah, he was like, I'm not pitching in more than this. I'm just gonna pay for the dress and the alterations and the petticoat. And that's it. That's it. He doesn't want to pay for anything else. I paid off the venue. I still gotta rent tables and chairs. I gotta pay for the food and drinks still. You guys have been helping me a lot with decorations. Thank you so much. And like things that she needs for the party. Thank you for trying to take that burden off of me. But if you guys didn't help me with that, like the ones that wanted to sponsor and do that, I would have been doing it by myself. He doesn't want to help me. He doesn't want to help me. And it sucks. And his excuse was, well, you can do it. And I'm like, no, I can't. You know, my work has been slow. And I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying to make ends meet. I have a household to take care of. I have food to put on the table. I have kids to take care of. I have more kids than you. Um, you know, and I have a sweet 16 that I promised my daughter. And I'm going to do my best to make it happen. Um, you know, and it just, I'm trying. I'm trying, but I'm not giving up. I have faith because you guys have been, you have been helping me to the fact that I'm not stressed like that. Like, I feel confident, you know, and it just sucks because I wish her dad could like be there more. And his excuse also is like, well, I don't have a lot of family and friends going, so I'm not pitching in. This is not about your family or friends. This is about your daughter. This is about her. The family and friends that I'm inviting is I invited some of his family that she asked me to invite that I'm not even cool with, but I did it for her. Not for me, for her. And they said, okay, thank you. You know, whether they show up or not, that's on them. But I did it. I reached out to them. I put my pride to the side for her, right? The family I invited, well, my family, right? My cousins, you know, my tias, my mom, my sister, you know, my niece. And then the friends that I invited are the friends that she hangs out with, like Priscilla, my friend Adriana, you know, my friend Chris and Lala. Like, those are friends that she's always around, that she knows them, and she's cool with them, and she wants them there, you know? I'm not inviting random people that don't know my daughter. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. I'm just, oh, sometimes I just want to, like, you know, but God as my witness knows that I'm putting all my shit to the side, my pride. I'm not depending on him. You know, it's just like at this point, like, kids will figure out what parent makes their child a priority. You know what I mean? And they will. They will. And she knows. And Adriana is like super grateful, and again, thank you for everyone who's literally been trying to be there for me, and Adriana for her sweet 16. Thank you so much again for those that have been wanting to sponsor or help out in any way. I have 5 weeks and 2 days. 5 weeks and 2 days for the sweet 16. I know where you, I know, right? And that's the thing. If I didn't date a DJ, I would be paying like $600 to $800 probably on a DJ. But my man is offering his services for free. Why? Because he's my man and he wants to do it for her, and he's a DJ. You know, and that worked out. Her dad doesn't like, you know, her dad doesn't like process these things, you know, and just think about, wow, you know, like, this is for her, like, this is what people are doing, or like yada yada yada. It's just like, it's all about him. I'm like, yeah, it's not like that, you know. Yeah, no, we know Mark is a DJ. Mark's been booked since the first day we decided to plan this 3 months ago. But yeah, like, it's just, I don't know, I wish he could be better, but we'll see. But again, I'm putting all my pride to the side, and I'm doing it for Adriana. This Saturday she's gonna get alterations. I'm hoping to go see the venue on Saturday. I haven't ordered my dress yet. I have it in my shopping cart, but I haven't bought it yet. I'm hoping to buy it next week or so. And then Azriella's dress and the baby's outfit. So I'm gonna look into getting all that stuff done. But right now I've just been trying to work on the decorations, prepping everything. Adriana's getting her alterations this Saturday, so I'm still in the works of that. But yeah, I feel like I can't sleep at night because I'm literally thinking about the party. I can't wait for it to be over, but yeah, it's just been a lot. But again, mommy is trying. I'm trying. So again, thank you for everyone that's been there for me and listening and supporting and just showing love and support. And again, if you guys want to support but you can't, make sure you just heart this video. Heart the video, share them out. Again, sharing is caring, God. So again, I know a lot of people always say like, I wish I could support but I can't. That's fine. Just heart and share the videos. If you ever see me heart live, even if you can't join, pop that heart on there, you know. Hi Tammy. And again, that support, that's helping support, you know. Hi Tammy. But again, we're almost done getting everything together. No, Patricia, it's gonna be me and my family. Yeah, so I'm gonna get, well, the good thing about the venue is I have it from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I'm gonna get there early and set up for 2 hours and then get ready. And then it starts at 6:30. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my hair first in the morning, and then yeah, and then just go decorate, set up stuff, and then just do my makeup real fast. And then I gotta do Adriana's makeup, and then I'm trying to see if someone can do her hair or something like that. She don't have a lot of hair and she doesn't want hair extensions, so we're gonna make it cute and like curly, get her crown on there and like cute. So I'm sure we can figure it out. So I'm not stressing about it. But yeah, I'm trying to think of my schedule that day because I'm gonna be running around my head cut off. My mom and my sister and me. Yay! Well, more my mom and my sister because I'm running around doing everything else. Hi Larissa. So yeah, it's been a lot. I'm trying to be positive, but I mean I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling good. I have faith. Everything's gonna work out. Hello. But alright guys, if you guys missed this video about the doctor's appointment, make sure you guys catch the replay. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner before we go watch the movies on the lake. Again, it's free, so I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go watch me some Jurassic Park. I don't know, I like dinosaurs. I'm weird. Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for hanging out with me. And again, if you missed the video, catch replay. No, Christine. I used to have them, but I didn't like them. No. Ow. I didn't like them. Anyways, I will see you guys soon. If you have any questions for me, message me. Hi, Belinda. I see you, boo-boo. Hi, Belinda. But yes, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tonight. I'm going to be opening more packages with you guys tonight. Ooh, chicken enchiladas. That sounds good. Hi, Shelby. Love you, girl. I'll be on tonight, though. I'll be on, like, at 10 o'clock tonight. So make sure you guys come and join me. And then I'm going to be on TikTok later doing a battle. So make sure you guys come and join me on TikTok, Life of Energy Beauty for the battle. And on Facebook, I'm opening packages. So I'll see you guys. Yes, I do, Christine. Y'all can always message me, my loves. You can more than welcome to message my page. Just inbox Life of Energy. Oh, I have to sneeze, but like it's not happening. Oh. But yes, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tonight. Again, message me if you have any questions of anything or any suggestions or ideas. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys tonight. Bye, guys.